Hello, and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 4. And today, I have a vague idea of what we're going to be doing, but I'm not sure how far I'm going to get. I'm going to try and get through the optional boss in the... what was it called? It was the Marukyu Strip Club, that's what it was. That's where eventually we're going to go. I don't know when today we're going to go. We're going to go, mark my words. Oh dear. Oh, well good. Now I'm enthralling. I can finally talk to Nanako and hopefully level that up. I think I need to be enthralling, right? But yeah, make up a joke for that, or try to. I can't come up with a suitable joke. At least it's consistent. I can't come up with a joke to think about that joke within that I just gave, and my brain exploded. Inception. But anyway. Yes. Today is sunny out, so we're not going to be going today. I think it's going to rain here in a couple days, considering I think I said it was the 12th. That is your final day to rescue Mitsuo. So I think it'll be raining here soon. I'm not sure when, but I'm pretty sure that it will. Now, for today though, I'm going to see who's available to hang out with. As per usual, during the summer, I just wing it. Whatever I feel I need to, whoever I need to hang out with, whatever I feel I need to do, I just go with whatever. Of course, it pretty much screws up, Perfectionist Day. Any perfectionists out there going, you should be hanging out with so-and-so, you should be doing this, you should be hanging out with the old lady down at the riverbed. I don't do that. I apologize, I don't do that. Winging it is more fun for me. And I think this is the wrong, that's the wrong mail thing. I'll show you eventually how to mail in your stickers, but not right now.
Yeah!
Right now, we're going to be spending time with Kanji. I think we're leveling up to 9. I think. Oh, this is not going to be a fun conversation. Well, how was it? I'm sure it was fun. Yes, it was a stupid question. Well, it certainly did seem a little condescending, I suppose. Congratulations, Kanji, you are now stronger than me. Good for you.
Thanks, man.
Not much more to say, but good for you. You've really jumped a hurdle here, Kanji. That's the problem with us cynics. We like to think that we don't care what people say. We really do deep down. So good for you, Kanji. You are stronger than you were before. Your father would be proud.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah. Yes, thanks. You could make me a cat thing, Do it. Please.
Oh, welcome home, big bro.
Alright, now that we have enough expression to actually talk to Nanako, where is the exclamation point? Yes, I know it's going to rain. Talk to me. Okay, so I guess we're not doing that today. So, we can't talk to Nanako yet, so I suppose we're just going to go and, well, we don't need to translate, so we're studying. I know. We're finally done translating. Now we get to look at another book. Except this time we're learning. Not writing down what someone else is... I don't know, but yes, now we're learning. Alright, so it is raining today. At least during the, yeah, it's raining. I was gonna say at least during the later half of the day. So I guess today was going to be the one. That's a lot of todays. This is going to be the one where we actually go to the TV world, I believe. So, okay, yeah, I don't think there's anything else to do in the house, considering it is not Sunday. I know I missed an episode of that. That still eats away at me that I missed a Sunday afternoon, man. Okay, so before we go rushing on in there, TV world, there is something I want to do because I'm going to need a lot of money for what I have planned, and it's probably not what you think. But yes, as you may be able to gather from that, rainy days, there's a better chance of getting rare materials. That's why a lot of the times, it's actually better to go into TV World if you're going to grind, if you're going to do it on a rainy day. I think. I may be wrong, someone please correct me if I am wrong, however, that's kind of the hint I'm getting from that. I hope you like hearing that clang, 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 because we're going to be hearing a ton of it. And we're going to be getting a certain, well, I might want that. I was going to say we're only going to be getting a certain few things that I probably want here. On the other hand, they usually cost a pretty penny, so yeah, it all evens out. Oh boy, I think we've tied the max amount of, and now we've broken that record. I was gonna say, I think we broke the record for how many consecutive items be crafted at one particular time here. And no, just keep crafting. We got all day here, seriously. I mean it. Okay, what's this? I'm never going to use that. Unless someone says, please use Teddy, and then I will grind Teddy some levels for you. But I don't really ever use Teddy. I mean, he's a good character, don't get me wrong. I know I have a buddy of mine who uses Teddy, from what he told me, and he has no problems with the game. We're all set in our ways. I personally prefer to use Yukiko and Chie, and then swap out the fourth, either the next character or Kanji. I don't particularly like Yosuke as a party member. Well, let's just get completely off topic, I apologize, but yes. Anyway. That would really help Kanji because he is one of my physical attackers. But, yeah, sell it. Alright. Now that we've got a weapon for myself and Kanji, let's go with... Ooh, I need armor for Kanji. I don't know if... What is this? Ooh, that is nice. Auto Tar Kanji. I try not to let random battles go on very long. That would really help in random battles. But that purple suit is really... And Starry Rose is pretty much crap. So we're going to be going with Passion Sweats with Kanji. Because the sooner it's over in random battles, the sooner you get more XP. I know, that's really hard math. I'm sorry, I don't mean to treat everybody out there like a incompetent. I just like stating the obvious sometimes. Believe me, most of you guys out there are probably smarter than I am. On the other hand, I probably played more video games than just about... I play a lot of video games, people. So, yeah. Anyway, off we go. And I think we're going to confirm the situation once we're up here, because we've not done that in quite some time. If it's over, then what are we still doing here? Well, yeah, we were dealing with a killer. It's certainly not going to be lollipops and rainbows. Of course, he said sunshine and rainbows, but something just seems off about this whole thing. Just something small. I can't tell what. Even though I can, because I've already played this, but yes. Excuse me, I'm sorry. In we go.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, now I'm of two minds about this. I don't know how I'm going to do this, considering you have to go through, like I said last time, you have to go through the entire dungeon again. So I can do one of two things. I can either show it the entire darn thing, which is just going to be everybody going, just skipping past. At least I would if I was watching this LP. Or I can do one of two other things. I can either fast forward it, but it would basically be just me going up a bunch of stairs and my commentary, or just skip the whole darn thing like I did last time. If I skip the whole darn thing, it's going to be one short session. It's probably going to be two smaller videos, which I don't really want to do, so we're going to skip because I'm running out of videos in this playlist. You can only have 200. So we're probably going to end up skipping all of this once we get past the dialogue here, and just make one big video. Yep, strong shadow presence. Anyway, yes, we'll be back in just a moment, everybody. Alright, I think this is probably the final floor. Yes, thank God it is. Alright, so that was a lot better than last time's. It's the extra dungeon boss because I didn't have Risei's treasure hunting radar, or whatever it's called. I don't remember exactly what it's called, but you know what I'm talking about. That helps make a plan to get through levels or the floors a lot better because you can see where all the treasure is and avoid going there. Since I try not to pick up treasure in a previous dungeons, like the big treasure chest, small ones I'll open. But the big treasure chest, I don't like wasting a key on stuff that's probably not that good for my current level anyway. But we're going to put Nico Shogun on because of all his buffs and debuffs, and since we're at full SP, we can basically go crazy here with debuffs, and this thing probably... I don't want to say it's not going to be a problem. If I say it's not going to be a problem, it's going to be a problem.
You can do it.
Okay, so apparently this thing does not hit that hard. I'm not sure if that's because I'm over leveled or if it just doesn't hit that hard.
Couldn't
One
beat
enemy
it. Go. I now.
Normally I try and do extra dungeons after the next one.
Goes Persona! Lay down and die already!
But I'm not sure if that's the best thing this time. I may in the future just go right after the extra boss as soon as I'm done with that dungeon, because that seems like it would be the better idea. If we actually want a good fight, unlike this one here, it's a bit easier.
Persona!
Or at least so far, it's seeming a lot easier than before.
You struck its weak spot.
Here's our chance. Let's go. Okay. Give it up.
Well, that just made this boss fight a bit easier, and by a bit easier, I mean this is probably not even going to be a challenge now.
Go forth. So persistent.
Here goes! Crocodile! It ain't going down!
Yeah, that thing just does not hit hard. Even if I was lower level, that would still only be doing around 90 damage. That's not a lot. I think it's just this boss is just not really that overwhelming as the previous.
Persona!
Here's our chance. Let's go. Gotcha. Give it up. I am thou.
Here goes!
Enemy down. So
Now's our chance for a beatdown! Come on, don't be a killjoy!
Actually, let's see what a cruel attack
Here
does
goes!
here.
Crocodile! Lay down and die already!
Not that much.
got back up. Oh, senpai, that's so cool.
At least not compared to only an all-out attack. I think in the future I might just not do the all-out attack and then just have everybody beat the absolute crap out of the thing.
Persona!
Including myself.
Go! I'll finish you. Enemy down. You did it.
All right, guys, pile on. Ready? It's up to you, Chief.
Considering I've not done a whole lot of offense to this point, I kind of want some offense in.
Go! What? It's tough. I am thou.
It gets a lot easier to do more offense with the main character once Yukigo gets Meteorama, I found.
Here goes. Persona! Lay down and die already!
It got back up. Defeat fast.
But again, keep in mind I'm a very defensive RPG gamer.
Persona!
You hit the enemy's weakness. Let's attack with all our strength. Huh?
Seems like a
Never
lot of
mind
times
then.
I'm just healing in the early parts of the game.
You hit the enemy's weakness.
And at times in the later parts of the game as well.
Go! I'll finish you. You struck its
Couldn't
weak
quite
spot,
beat it.
Senpai.
Go forth!
I couldn't do it.
Here goes. Persona! Damn, couldn't finish it.
And it's over.
Got back up. Defeat fast.
You just had to say that. You had to do that after I said that, didn't you? Well, it's over now.
Ante!
Great job.
Alright. Yeah, this is going to be one video because, looking at it, if I can do proper math here, this is probably only going to be around a 20-minute video. And I've been recording for around an hour. I don't have a whole lot of time to just sit there and sit here and record for more than an hour at a time, so we get stuck with one video here, I'm sorry. But yes, there's an item back here. I think it's Teddy's item. Yeah, Bear Claw. I would imagine that's good for Teddy. I don't know. If anybody wants to chime in, feel free. Enlighten me, because I don't use Teddy. Perhaps he's a better character than I give him credit for. I remember he has Meteorama and I think some ice spells. But since I use Chie, it just kind of seemed redundant to use Teddy, unless I wanted to replace Chie, and you just can't replace Chie. You can't do that. Even though you can. But yes, I'll be back when I figured out what I'm going to fuse here, because this is going to be a while. I'll be right back. Alright, we have our first fusion. It's Gidan, or however you pronounce that. I have no illusions. It's made by combining those three: Pyrojack, Undine, and Sarasvati. The reason I'm using Sarasvati is for Invigorate 2. I try to use Invigorate 2 in every persona that is possible. I still retain Zio, have Aguilau, still have a Silence, plus it's going to get quite a bit of a boost out of this, so yes. I've never used Gidan before, but my reasoning? Kitty. I mean, seriously, a flaming, flipping cat as a guardian? Oh yeah, sign me up for that. That thing will kill a wolf any day of the week. Look at that thing. All he has to do is touch it and he'll just set it on fire. Anyway, another good thing about Don here is he has Growth 2, which a lot of people consider a placeholder kind of skill, because what it does, if you're not familiar with it, every time you gain XP, even if you're not using it, it will gain, I think, half of the XP, I'm sorry, than your normal persona. And that's not to say it drains it from your normal persona. It actually, say you get, for a baseline, you got 100 XP with your main character, your main persona. You would get 50. So in a sense, you're getting 150 XP. I don't know why I keep saying SP. But yes, anyway, it's a pretty good skill. The only problem with it is you gotta try and play chicken, essentially, and guess when you want to get rid of that skill, if at all. You probably should before you learn your last skill. Anyway, I'll be back with my next fusion right after this. Alright, you do not want to know how long it took me to get Invigorate 2 on Parvati here, but yes, I always use Parvati at some point. She's basically my go-to healer until the very last part of the game. When I get Meteoron, and I don't remember, I think it's Scott Hotch, or however you pronounce that, is usually my final healer. But yes, Invigorate 2 with Meteorama and Marukyu. That is support incarnate. She only has one weakness, and that is fire, however. But if I run into a fire monster I need to heal, we have Yukiko for that, so it offsets her weakness pretty nicely. So, yes, here we go. I know a lot of gamers probably never even heard of Parvati because they prefer to be the damage dealer on their team of choice, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just if I'm going to trust anybody to heal, it's going to be me. I tend to take the more important jobs in the party and just try and do as best I can, and healing, usually one of the most important jobs. Now, that's not to say that she is the best healer. In fact, I think late game Yukiko is actually usually... she competes pretty hardcore right up there at the end of healing. I'd say if there's a contest, though, main character's gotta win that. Considering if he wants to, he could have multiple healing personas, but Yukiko is a very, very strong healer in her own right. For all I know, Teddy is as well, or Yosuke is. I don't really know. I had the impression that Yosuke was more of an offensive fighter, but again, that's about all it is an impression. In all my playthroughs, I probably should have used Yosuke or Teddy even twice. I think I might have used them in one game playthrough, and I did not really have a great deal of fun, so I never did it again. But yes, I want to get Sarasvati back. Again, mostly because of Invigorate 2. At some point, I would like to have every persona with Invigorate 2. That way I'll never run out of SP. Genius! But yes, sadly that is it. It is going to be, like I said, they're around 20-something minutes. I'm not sure at this point. It's hard to say during editing what it'll be. But yes. Then we have Parvati, which is our defense expert, and she will keep us alive. Nico Shogun, which is our status-affecting friendly cat. Titania, which I'll probably get rid of soon. Principality is our Hama expert, as usual. Phoenix, I'm probably getting rid of him soon. And Gadon, which is our one of our all-purpose damage dealers. And Undine, which is our nuking ice specialist, with some wind. So yeah, not the best lineup, considering we don't even have a full lineup, but still, it's pretty good. That's about it, guys, for this week. As always, next Tuesday we'll have another Persona 4 heading your way. So thank you guys very much for watching. Hopefully I shall see you guys later. Goodbye, everyone.